You can do it. You watching this can quit nicotine. You can do it. I believe in you. I'm proud of you for clicking on this and investing in yourself. You can do it, okay? Don't go away yet because this might really help you. Give it a shot. Um, so first I'm gonna get into my story, and if you don't want to hear really about my story, you can just go past that, and because I'll be giving like some tips in here too that I did that really helped me to quit nicotine. So if you just want to skip to that, go ahead, babe. Go all for it, okay? But I'm gonna start off with my story. Um, to let you know that, you know what? I used to be in the same exact boat. I literally was in this boat and I climbed out of it and I got on land. So let me show you how to do the same thing, okay? Um, so hold on one sec. All right. So my story begins when I was very young. I was in about 6th grade. And I had this friend and we were young. She was like a year older than me. I ain't gonna say no names cuz but yeah, we were friends and then our older sister were friends as well. So when we would have sleepovers, chances are our older sisters were too. Not every time, but yeah. And I'm not saying this again, I'm not saying this to put blame on anybody. I am completely responsible for getting into this, and yeah. But anyways, I just saw it as this cool, harmless little thing. Like, what? You got smoke coming out your mouth? That looks so cool. Like, you look like a dragon. I want to do it. Looks fun. Smells tasty. Let me try. So yeah, I wanted to try. And me and her would like hit our sister stuff all the time. We would be like, oh, we want to hit her, do it. And like, we would just, the whole like, it gets addicting a little bit. But I don't think it was that bad that time around. But I did end up getting my own jewel at that time because jewels were cool at that time. um, and I'm not gonna lie, yes, I did think that it was cool. It looked fun as fuck. Like I want to take part in the fun. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know if I realized at the time that it was like majorly addictive, which is okay. And yeah, then I got my own jewel, and I really liked mango pods. I really liked mango and fruit. I liked fruit and mango, and sometimes I liked the mint. And I remember thinking maybe this tastes like an Oreo mint cookie. But yeah, so I really liked it and I named mine Beavis. Beavis was my little baby. And I carved things into it, and you know how you can carve. I don't know if you know, but you can carve. Hold on. I really hope that you can hear me. Good, because my mic died. So, I really hope that this. Is it working? I'm gonna put trust into this mic. If it's not working, I hope it is. Hello, can you hear me pretty good? This one doesn't have a little fuzzy wuzzy, but that's okay. I'm just gonna trust it. It's working. It is working. It's working. I hope. But anyway, let's get back into it. Yeah, I think it's good. I'm gonna trust it. It's working. I don't know. It's working. Okay. So yeah, and so then my jaw broke, and then so I think at that time like I kind of had stopped from like 7th grade. I'm I believe like 7th grade, maybe the end of 6th grade, and yeah, I had stopped. Okay, so then. But honestly, if I'm being quite honest, like now that I'm recalling things, I would find little scraps of pods and like sneak around, but it wasn't like a massive addiction then. It wasn't massive around like 8th grade, okay? But then I got into freshman year. And me and my other friend, not the same friend from before, found a views in her laundry room, and it was a full pod, and it was unclaimed. So we took it and we were chafing it up, and we were doing little smoke contests. Like, not to mention, like, you can do tricks. Like, I mean, it did suck me in, and I'm sure it sucked you all in as well. And that's okay. We can overcome it. Um, but yeah, and so we started getting into that again. And in high school, literally it is vape central up in the bathrooms, and there ain't nothing wrong with it. I mean, it was fun as fuck. Like, the bathrooms are literally the best part of high school. I'm not gonna lie, but like they were so fun. But then, yeah, so I got really heavily addicted from freshman year into, I believe that it was like Christmas of senior year. I'm pretty positive that it was. Yeah. Like, I believe that I quit senior year. So this was like 4 years where I was very addicted, like highly addicted. When before it wasn't as bad, like I wasn't relying on it, but I would literally wake up for school if I didn't have my own vape and be so excited that I would get to hit someone's vape in the bathroom at school, and then I would be like buzzed as fuck going up the stairs because I didn't have my own. So like when I hit it, I really got buzzed. And I was like, yes, this is what I live for. This right here is the shit. Okay, like I just had that sauce. I had that sauce that really was just polluting my lungs. And but yeah. So then I got my own, and was like, I don't even know how. I don't think I had a job, but I think it was sophomore year. It was sophomore year, and I don't know, how did I manage? Oh, yes, okay. I would like ask people for money at the football games. Like, this is just my truth. This is my story, and I'm not encouraging you all to do this, watching this, because when you get addicted, it is so hard to put it down. And I know it looks like it's this fun little game. Everybody does it. You want to fit in, but no, it's not worth it. And I know everybody tells you, and you're just like, shut up. Like, I just want to do it anyway. But the addiction is so hard that you can't put it down even when you want to, or it feels that way because you can put it down. And hello, here I put it down, and you can do the same. But yeah, I would ask for people's money at the football games. I would save it up. It was like $10 for a pod. So yeah, I would get my $10. I would go to C Mart that sold to underage people. Uh, what? I didn't say that. And yeah, I would save it throughout the week. But anyways, yeah, then I just was addicted up until senior year. Okay, so from freshman year to like the very beginning of senior year, my grandma had cancer, and um, she had been smoking a lot. I'm not gonna get into the details of what it was. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I do think that it was connected to that, to smoking. She smoked cigarettes though. Um, but not the whole time. I don't know, yada yada. And so it was like kind of at that time I was like, okay, well, I see that this might be something that ends up happening to me if I don't put this down. And I just saw a lot of the things that she went through. And I'm sure if there's other people that have a similar experience, you understand. Like, you just see uh you just see the result of it, I guess. And I'm not saying it was all because of smoking, but you just see is this really something that's worth it? And I'm not saying that in a mean way to anybody that does smoke or anybody that's had cancer or anything like that. Um but basically, yeah, it was just kind of like almost like, okay, I can learn from this. Not in a way that's like, mean or putting anybody down, but um yeah, and during that time I saw my grandma like smoke. Well, she had smoked like literally all the time. No shame, but she would no shame towards her, but she would smoke all the time. And during her trial with cancer, she stopped. Like she ended up quitting, she stopped, and I am so proud of her for that. Like I really am. That's awesome. To be able to quit is an awesome accomplishment. But anyway, so I kind of that was like something that stood out to me that somebody that I had seen smoke a lot was able to put it down, and it was like subconsciously inspiring to me. And then it kind of got to a point where it was, um, where she kind of was like slowly saying goodbye, kind of thing. And she asked me if I was still smoking vapes, like if I was still vaping. Like I would go to her house, I would have my vape, and she would help me find it and stuff. It was actually cute. I'm not gonna lie, it was so cute. Um, but still not healthy for me to be doing. But Um, yeah, so she asked me if I was vaping, and at that time I had switched over to Velos because they were so much cheaper. Like honestly, if you don't know what a Velo is, it's just a brand of a nicotine pouch. And so I told her no. But I knew that she was asking me that because she wanted to make sure that I had stopped before we all said bye and stuff. And I knew she wanted to make sure that I was set before we all said bye bye. um, but yeah, so uh I had just been doing velos, but then I don't know if anybody else does velos here. This video is also for you, but like my lip was just getting thin. Like it was getting thin. I would put it on this side and maybe even down here. I think maybe I did it down here some too. My lip was getting really thin, and I'm somebody like this might be something that's really popular and I just didn't know, or something that's unpopular, but I bite the fuck out of my lips. Like not the fuck out of it, but like I bite the skin off my lips. It's just something that I have done since I'm little. I just really like it. I'm not gonna lie. It's really satisfying. Like I love to just eat the skin in my lips. Like call me weird, I don't mind. It's something that's really satisfying when you get like a bunch. Okay, let me not go too much into it, but I was very aware of what was happening there. And I was like, I don't think this is good. And it like started to make my teeth really, really sensitive, like right here. And I was then this kind of lit a light bulb in me of if this is doing this to my mouth, what is it doing when I actually smoke? You know? So, yeah. But at that time, I told her, no, I'm not vaping because I wasn't. And she ended up passing, and I was like, I can't do this velos anymore. Like, it is hurting my lip. I'm not doing this. I'm not risking it. But then I started fusing again. And yeah, I was like, again, if this is doing this to my lip, what is it doing like inside? So I started also feeling guilty because I knew that she didn't want me to be vaping. And I knew that she like said goodbye, like probably feeling secure that I wasn't vaping. And I just felt like, I don't know, I just felt like guilty. I felt like I didn't want to do that. And if you don't have anybody like or a situation like that to motivate you, you yourself are your motivation. Okay? Your health, your lungs, your body is your motivation because nobody else is going to put it down for you. You have to make the choice. And it's you that you're affecting every time that you put a pouch in, every time that you hit a vape. It's you that you're affecting. So do it for you. If you have nobody else to do it for you and do it for your body that might even secretly be yelling and screaming at you to stop hurting it. Okay? Do it for you. If you don't have any other motivation, or if you want to use my grandma as a motivation, go ahead. Okay? Whatever you need to do to stop. I encourage you to do. And if you don't have anybody or any motivation, again, like I said, you are your motivation. That's why you clicked on this, because you want to stop. So you got to do it for you. And at the same time, I also did it for me, even though I did have that in the back of my mind, okay? So it was very rooted in myself. Like, just because I felt like she wanted me to stop, I had to want it for myself as well, okay? And so that's something that's very important. You have to want it for yourself. And you clicking on this video, you want it for yourself. And I'm proud of you as fuck, okay? I'm proud of you. Um, but yeah, I just started to realize nobody was gonna quit this for me. Nobody was gonna, this was not gonna stop on its own terms. Like, I had been addicted for 4 years to this, like, heavily. And I just realized it's not getting any better. It's not. It's actually got worse over time. Like, I was just hitting it. So yeah, that dawned on me that it's not gonna get better. It's not gonna walk away. It's not gonna walk away for you. You have to walk away. You gotta be the one to put it down. And you can do it. I promise. You can. You really can do it, okay? Um, but that's what I realized, and I was like, I kind of got to this point of like, are you ready for this? Kind of like a countdown. Like, I know this is the direction I'm walking in, kind of like preparing myself, like, and what I needed to know. I needed to know it's not going to walk away on its own. It's not going to get up and just leave me alone. This addiction is not going to go away on its own. You need to know that. It's not. You have to walk away. You have to do it. Another thing that mentally helped prepare me is knowing I had a boyfriend at this time that said, and like honestly, this really helped me in quitting. He was like, it only takes, I think he said 14 days. It only takes, and that might seem like a lot, but it's 2 weeks. It's so worth it. It's 2 weeks for the rest of your life, nicotine addiction free, okay? You can do it. And it might even be sooner for some people, okay? Like, it might be 7 days, it might be 9 days. But once you get to a point of a certain amount of days where you just cold turkey, I know you gotta cold turkey it. I mean, you don't have to, but I also experienced using hash, or I think is what it was called, or tobacco. Um, it's like a leg off of it. But I realized every time that I slowly got off of it, like, it just pulled me back in every single time. Didn't matter if it was tobacco with my weed. It didn't matter if it was just tobacco. It didn't matter. Every time that I went back to nicotine, whatever it was, whether it was pouches, whether it was tobacco, if there was nicotine in it and I was going back, guess what I was doing? I was teasing myself. I was going backwards and giving myself, okay, we're quitting, but let me just keep on giving you the fire to fuel the addiction, just in little amounts. Like, it's the same thing, really. I do believe in just, you gotta cold turkey it till you get to that point of, oh, this addiction actually isn't as strong anymore because I haven't done it in XYZ amount of days, 9, 10, 14 days, so that's something. Nobody's gonna quit this addiction for you. It's not gonna get up and leave you alone. Like, I wish it would. I wish it would. We could just press a button, like, nicotine addiction, go away. But no, that's not how it works. Nobody gonna do it for you. Second, it only takes 14 days for you to not hit it. 14 days of not having any nicotine for that addiction, for the strings, the chains to get weaker and weaker and weaker to where you don't have that craving to hit it anymore. Because I understand it's an itch you want to scratch, but you have to not scratch it. So this brings me into my topic. Do you still have vapes roaming around your house? Do you still have batteries? Do you still have pods? Do you still have things to remind you of the vape? Do you still have chargers? Um, you know, um, if you do, throw them the hell out. Throw them the fuck out. Seriously, throw them the fuck out. Maybe when you're going down the road, just throw it out the window or just throw it in the trash can, but throw it somewhere where you can't get it again. That's why I did it out the window, I think, because it was like I didn't want to go back and get it. And honestly, to me, I was at the point where I was done. Like, even if it was in the trash, I don't think I would have gone back to it, but maybe I would have. I don't know. Maybe if you want to make it like, what the heck is the word? Like a big, like, if you want to make it like a big, like, shit. Like, kind of like how graduation is kind of like this big ceremony. If you want to make like a big ceremony, you're driving down the road, you're playing like maybe like a breakup song, and you throw it out the window and like, I'm done with this. If you want to make it a big thing, whatever you have to do it for you, okay? Do it. If you have to make it like this grand slam theater coded, like, I don't know, exit of your life, like, bye, nicotine, like, throwing it away, like, do that. If that's what's gonna help you stop, do it. Do whatever you gotta do to help yourself stop. So, yes, um, nobody's gonna do it for you. And 14 days, just give it 14, 10 days of not hitting it, and watch how that craving just really dies down until it's no longer there. And then when it's gone, when that craving is gone, where you stop hitting it, don't ever go back, because we already know what's going to happen. When you pick it back up, guess what? Even just one hit, you could just get addicted just like that. Just like that. For all that hard work that you put in of not hitting it, on trying to support yourself and your health, all that hard work, all that stamina of not hitting it, just like that, you can get addicted again, okay? So when you put it down, maybe before you even try putting it down, make that commitment to yourself that when you put this thing down, you're not going to pick it back up. We already know the results there. We already know what's going to happen when we pick it back up. We already know that we're going to get addicted as fuck, and we're just going to have to do the same thing over again. So don't pick it back up. Don't pick it back up when you let it go. Okay? Don't, babe. Do it for you. Okay? You can do it. So another thing to help me, and I was gonna say, never mind. Another thing that helped me was a couple of things, and let me go over them right now. I realized that vaping was actually, it was more than just the addiction. Like, it was more than just that, and I'm sure many of you probably relate to this. It's actually the motion. It's picking it up and putting it in your mouth and sucking and breathing it in and blowing it out. It's the whole process that you get addicted to, that you rely on. Like, you're driving down the road, you want to reach in your lap and just like, it's addictive. It's more than just the chemicals, it's the motion. So, I realized that what was I doing when I picked up the vape? I was breathing it in and blowing it out. So what I did was mimic that with just fresh air. Like, literally letting my lungs get that fresh air. And I was doing the same thing, like this. Like this. Like, really letting my lungs feel that, because what I had found was whenever I hit the views or something, it was like almost when the smoke went down my throat, that was me scratching the itch. So I kind of just replaced it with air. And like, it might sound silly, but really, if you want to try it, if you feel called to try it, please do it. It really helped me. Like, whenever I was fiending, when I was putting it down and I was like, this is no more, whenever I did that, it really did help. Just like, just mimicking the habit, because it is a habit thing as well. So, or even if you got a fake like vapey to your mouth, whatever you got to do, okay? Um yeah, another thing is, I made sure that I got myself plenty of gum. So I got myself so much gum, and anytime I was craving or fiending, I did the breathing thing and I just ate gum. I just chewed gum, and I reminded myself nobody else is going to do this, and it takes 14 days. It takes 14 days for this addiction to not be an addiction anymore, for it takes XYZ amount of days for this to not be as prevalent. So I just have to see it to the 14 days, and it's not going to have such a strong hold on me anymore. And then by there, it's just going to be way easier by then, okay? Remind yourself of that. If you're on day 6 and you're like, I can't do it anymore, you can keep going. Keep going. It's just around the corner, okay? But if you go back at 6 days, you're back where you started. And guess what? The way to quitting, you're gonna have to be at 6 days again. and then at 7, and then at 14, and then at 20, and then you're gonna be like, holy fuck, I don't care to do it anymore. Like 20 days of not vaping and 20 days of not doing that habit, it really is breezy after that. Another thing that helped me was counting the days. So it was like, okay, 2 days of not hitting the vape. That was a big accomplishment for somebody that hit it like maybe I'm not saying every minute of the day, but like, like you're like hitting it and then maybe you eat a bite of your food, you hit it again. Like, that's a big accomplishment for it to be one day hitting no vape when you used to do that like maybe every 10 minutes, every hour, like, or you hit it like, I don't know, maybe like 200 times a day. Like, let's be real. Or waking up in the middle of the night and hitting it. Like, one day, 2 days, 3 days of no hitting the vape is a huge accomplishment, you know? Um, so yeah, and honestly, every day where I was like one day no hitting the vape, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 8 days, it just felt so accomplishing realizing that I wasn't doing it. So that helped me keep going. I was like, okay, today's 6 days, tomorrow's gonna be 7. I got this shit. And like, you know what I'm talking about? And it really was a mental thing as well. Reminding myself this is not gonna go away on its own and this is the way out. This is the way out. It looks like not hitting it and being like, oh my god, but I want to, but then staying firm to my will that wants otherwise, that wants to stop, and really following that instead. Because, hit the vape, you're going to have the same exact result. You're going to have the same exact cycle keep going. The cycle is just going to keep repeating until you break it. And the way out, it just looks like walking away, and it's going to tug at you when you walk away, and then eventually you're going to walk away and walk free. And the chains are going to break, and it's not going to weigh on you as much. Like, I think probably even after like 20 days, that shit's not gonna weigh on you anymore. It's not. And it's gonna be so worth it. Um, Let me see if there's anything else. Okay. Well, I just want to encourage you, if you're still here, I just want to encourage you. I just want to remind you that you can do this, that it is possible. I want to tell you to believe it to be true, to believe it to be true for you specifically, to be your future reality, you not hitting it. I want you to believe that you can do it. I want you to believe that there's a way out, that you are capable of it specifically. Um, Whatever that looks like, whatever you gotta do, whether that's chewing ice, maybe just eating food, like keeping yourself busy from it, smoking weed, that really helped me with like the habit of the smoke. Smoke weed. Like if you, I'm not encouraging anybody to just go smoke, you know, but go ahead and go smoke if you already do. That really helped me, like it really really did. Or even just a cart, that might help somebody too. So yeah, you are very capable of it. Like, I did it, you can do it. We might not have the same bodies and everybody's body is different, but I mean, we are, I feel like, kind of working with a very similar basis, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I think it also is a very mental thing. So you can do it. You are so much more powerful than you might know, or maybe you do know that, and that's awesome. But we are so freaking powerful, and our will, the might of our will, can overcome anything. I promise you that. You can do this shit. I believe in you, baby. Mic drop. But for real, you can do this, and thank you for watching this, and I believe in you, and maybe you can even comment. Go ahead and comment, I quit vaping. Speak it into existence. Train your mind to see that future. You can do this, my loves. And I'm clapping for you in advance. You can motherfucking do this. Okay? Yeah. Bye. I hope that this helped too.